first let's talk about what's in the box. So when you get it from us, from the factory, you're going to get the meter collar. It's going to have a plastic cover on it. And then you're also going to get a ring to secure the meter to the meter collar. You will also get a junction box. This junction box is going to live underneath, and it's going to house the wiring for the meter collar. You're going to get a cable gland. We're not going to use that in this video, as in most instances, you're not going to need it. And then you're going to get a very important piece, which is this 4-pin color-coded male header that we're going to need to plug in here to the bottom of the meter collar. So we'll show you that shortly. So the tools you're going to need are as follows. So you're going to need a Torx screwdriver. So here we have a Torx head. You're going to need that. You are going to need a wire stripper that goes down to number 18. And you're going to need an exceedingly small, a very, very small flathead screwdriver to wire up that 4-pin male header. So without further ado, let's install this thing. So I pull it out of the box. I get it from the factory. Here we go. Pull it. And I'm going to, you're going to see that there's going to be a little sticker covering the female header. Pull that sticker off. Get your meter collar. Put it in your meter socket. Put it in your meter pan as you would any other meter. Force that in there. Now it's good, it's in there, it's happy. And now I'm going to remove that plastic cover and get rid of it. Don't need it anymore. The next step is going to be to put on your meter cover, the cover for your meter pan. Now this is where it has a little bit of a idiosyncrasy. So to do that, when you initially get it, you're going to try and just put it on and it doesn't fit. But if you read the Enphase instructions, it says sort of lean it at an angle and twist it a little bit and it'll go right in. I'll do that one more time. So I'm going to put it at an angle, like almost as if I'm going to put the cover on. And then I'm going to give it a twist and just a firm push and it'll slip right on. And then I'm going to finish installing the cover, get it in place to line up with the rest of the box, and simply close it. So now it's in place, it's installed, it's happy. So the next thing I have to do is wire up the control cabling, the Enphase control cabling, into this meter collar into the bottom. To do that, I'm going to first get my junction box, and I'm going to orient it the right direction. So my cabling's coming from this direction. I'm going to find the hole that has sort of a built-in cable gland, and I'm going to wire my cabling into that hole. It is a snug fit, definitely. So, you know, you're going to have to work with it. Use some wire lube. That's always a help. Now, carefully, I'm going to strip out the outer sheathing to expose the 5 wires inside. And I'm going to do that gently enough so that I don't nick any of those 5 wires. I like using one of these little Nipex strippers, but you know, you strip how you like. But however you do it, you're going to do it very gently, very carefully. Pull it off. So you're going to see that there's this little outer foil that comes off. Make sure you haven't nicked any of these wires. Mine look to be intact, and that's really good. All right, so the next step is going to be to strip these wires. Now, if you look at them, you can see that they are color-coded. And I'm going to be installing them into this 4-pin male header, which is also color-coded. And I just line the colors up with one another. Line 1 is blue, line 2 is orange, line 3 is black, line 4 is red. And I'm just going to strip off a little bit. So you guys know how to strip wires. I'm going to edit this a little bit so that mercifully you don't have to watch me strip these lines. When you see me again, through the magic of editing, you'll see that all these wires are stripped. So hang on just a second. All right, now you can see my 4 wires are stripped, and those are going to terminate again in this 4-pin header, and I'm just going to line the colors up with one another. There's 4 pins. You can see that I have 4 lines and a drain wire. I'm just going to get rid of that drain wire. We don't need that for this, this piece of the installation. So I'm just going to get rid of him. And I'm going to wire the 4 conductors into these 4 terminals, screw them down nice and tight. Again, we're going to use editing to skip past that because you don't need to see me tighten down a screw. You've done that a million times. All right, so I have that all wired up. You can see that I have my 4 conductors going into the corresponding color into the header. And then I'm going to plug this header into the bottom of the meter collar, into its female ports. I'm going to make sure it's lined up, right? So there's 4 female ports, 4 male ports. I'm going to make sure they're lined up. I don't want them misaligned. So I'm going to be careful to do that. Plug it in, wait to hear a click, give a little tug test. It's good. And that tug test, I also want to do that on the wires in that female port, right? I want to tug on all these wires and make sure that they're snug and connected. So now I can go ahead and move my junction box into place. I can get my Torx screwdriver and tighten down these fasteners. So now I have a fully installed meter collar. I just have to put something in front of it. That something is either going to be a utility meter, or it's going to be a cover. So if you have one of these covers, it has to be rated for permanent use if you're using an auxiliary meter pan. For the case of this video, I'm going to say we're installing a utility meter, and this is rated for behind the meter use. So I will put my utility meter onto the meter collar, and then it needs to be secured. So you could use the provided screw type ring and put that on your meter. Tighten that down. And then this is fully installed. Yeah, that's in place. So I hope that that was helpful. I hope that you enjoy using it. Thank you very much.